I'm pretty sure we're recording now. So yeah, you go ahead and introduce yourself and talk about your deck, sir.
Okay. Hello, guys. I'm Elio the Falco. I'm a top 32 in Spanish Nationals, and this deck profile is about my FireFist. I made a 5-2 record. We were 113. I faced 4 elemental dragons, 1 spellbook, 1 dinner rabbit, and 1 Illsworm. I hope to face more editors because I thought about there will be half of the tourney with double swarms, but I had the bad luck to see a lot of double swarms playing near me and not against.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at the deck. Firstly, I had monsters, 3 bears. Okay.
Yeah.
1 gorilla, 2 tour guides from the underworld, 2 rescue rabbit, and then my hand traps were 2 acid invaders, 2 maxis, and 1 swift scarecrow.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, because that seems like something odd to main deck. Why did you feel main decking 1 was the right number?
Okay. The swift scarecrow was because I thought about Tragoedia, but Tragoedia was a target for big guys like Gords.
Right.
So I preferred to solve the problem with Swiss Scarecrow. Then normal monsters, I played 6 because I had both tour guide and 2 rabbits. So 3 Gene Warper Warwolf and 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope. Can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
The Heliotrope was because I've got Evilswarm Ophion in extra is for have a better game 1 against dragons and also against spellbook.
Yeah, them not having priestess actually makes a difference sometimes.
Yes. Then magic cards in my main were 1 pot of duality, only 1 because of the tour guides.
Mm-hmm.
3 tankies, as usual. 1 heavy storm. 1 a monster reborn. A Tensu. And 2 forbidden lances. I didn't play it Dark Hole because I prefer to have a bigger trap set.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of people cutting Dark Hole out of their decks nowadays because there's just no field that's good with Dark Hole.
It's effective against dragons. Mm-hmm. And Spellbook does not play so much monsters.
True.
Only it's better against Evilswarm, but Evilswarm game has pandemic. So
they call spells against you and it's just out anyway.
Will have no effect.
Right.
Traps. 2 compulsory evacuation device. 2 mirror force. I prefer them to dimensional prism because they are massive destruction. They can, and dragons have effects that activate when they are banished. So it's not so worthly like before.
Right.
2 bottomless trap hole for the Draco Sax, for the Priestess, for big monster on birds like Ophion when it comes to the field.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's my little text. Summon limit.
Now, what made you main deck those? Because I was thinking, I was looking at the deck and I'm like, well, if he has summon limit up and he has rabbit, did you just kind of like weigh the options against each other? It's like I can hold the rabbit.
You have to use it. You have to see how you use it. Probably it's better in games where you don't have a so good hand.
Right.
If you have a hand, you obviously will develop your play and then set the summon limit to stop the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
The time you use it that determines if it's good or bad.
Right. So you just play around your own card.
Yeah. A Starlight Rod, that's for probably for Spanish mate game because I used to face really so much heavy storms. People used to play a lot of heavy storms in the first 2 turns or the third as very late.
So it just goes to show no matter what country you're in, heavy storm on first turn is a thing.
Yeah. Lots of luck.
Yeah.
Then an Imperial Iron Will.
Main deck.
Because inside I have 2 more. Because of the rabbit, really, an Imperial Iron Will will stop me more than worth in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2 staples like Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning. And finally, 1 Breakthrough Skill. It was because I wanted to stay on 41, and I have also the 2 Wailers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to the side, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. They worked me against Eblis Worm for the trap. Mm-hmm. They worked me also against a Royal Decree by Dragons. I faced in the 4 dragons. I faced one of them. I won because I had the mystical against the Royal Decree in game 3.
Mm.
Then 2 Imperial Iron Wolves because of elemental dragons, really. Only 1 Eradicator because I have only one Opium.
Mm-hmm.
2 Mind Drains and 2 Soul Drains like traps. Always against dragon because it's my worst matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1 Electric Beers because I didn't have so much space. It's against Dracosac, Elemental Dragons generally, but also against Eblis Worm Ophium.
Mm.
2 Drone Lock Birds against Spellbooks.
Yeah, them going off first turn is really big.
Yeah. If you can chain a Drone Lock, you will stop really so much the Spellbook. Eradicator Electric Base is only 1 card I have, so I should try to put more hand traps.
Yeah.
And then the Blaster.
Now that was another thing. I was just like, why did he side the blasters? I'd love to hear you explain that.
Blaster is against really Eblis Worm to ensure my matchup, or really. Also, I faced finally a Dino Rabbit, and it allowed me to get rid of Lagia.
Mm. Oh yeah, because it's an effect that activates. That's true. So you can just run right over their Lagia. That's pretty cool.
Really, in the match against FireFist, I had a game 1 where I lost for very bad hand. I had to get rid of another very bad hand of only normal monsters in game 2, and then in game 3 I had finally my best hand. Yeah. In game 2, blasters were really important, and when the match was advanced.
I am very unprepared. My laptop's about to die, so I'm gonna let you run through the side deck, or the not side deck, the extra deck, while I go and grab the charger. So you are in control, Elio. So
Okay.
leave you with them for a minute.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Ah, got it. Yes. You did
Okay.
you went through the extra deck?
What?
Oh, did you go through the extra deck yet? Sorry about that,
Okay.
guys.
No problem. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the extra deck. The staple for FireFist, 2 Tiger Kings
Mm-hmm.
and 1 Cardinal. Only one.
How like I've never played FireFist much. How is Cardinal? Does Cardinal really make that much of an impact in the deck?
Well, Cardinal allows you to change real to really change the situation in the on field, because probably you cannot get rid of a Dracosac which has tokens
Mm.
destroying it. So a Cardinal allows you to get him to the extra deck and then probably finish finish the finish him, beating with all you have.
Right.
Obviously, in combo with Tensu is really a good choice, because you can get rid of uh, 2 priestess, 2 track shacks, or very much much more situations.
Hmm.
Then a Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road, a Shockmaster. Shockmaster was really against Spellbook,
Yeah.
because if you have a star with Rabbit 10-2, you have the chance to make a Shockmaster to magic cards that is really worthy, because it stops totally a Spellbook.
Yeah, you get him down for those 3 turns. You can beat him down with just the
And,
Shockmaster alone for game.
and Gagaga Cowboy, it's a staple, I think, because it's a finisher.
Yeah, I
It's a
lost.
fin-
I
it's
lost games
a
2 and 3 to
it's the
FireFist because of that
finisher,
card.
the best finisher, I think, because I tested it in Dueling Network, and I was making a very offensive play, and my opponent got Gores at the finish, but he has only 600 black point left. So Gaga Cowboy was the was the solution.
Just rolls up in there, bang bang.
Yeah. And Abyss Dueler, it was against the random mermaids, because I noticed there will be some mermaids. Like a friend of mine from Alicante was playing mermaid. And then both number 39 Utopia and number C39 Utopia Ray.
Did you ever get to use him?
Uh, just once. Just
Oh.
once when I was in trouble with life, I made Utopia Ray to finish the match.
Yeah, because a lot of people are cutting Utopia from their extra deck nowadays, and it's just like, well, if you have the room to play Utopia Ray, you might as well put Utopia in there so that way you can have that extra little win condition sometimes.
Utopia really is when you want to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost always a defensive play, like my stroking, but the Utopia Ray gives you the chance to reverse the final match, the end of the match.
Right.
Probably will be in trouble, and Utopia Ray allows you to change this situation. Well, so a match stroking. like staples
Yeah.
for defensive plays. A Diamond Dire Wolf, which gave me a match against a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And a Steel Sworn Roach against. Really, it's against all. It can face spellbooks, or if well defended, it can face spellbooks or a dragons, because they cannot be summoned.
Mm-hmm.
And dragons, and a dragon does not have destruction magic cards or trap cards.
Right.
Then a Wind of the Minus for it's like another defensive play.
Yeah, tour guides.
Yeah.
Just like, because the tour guides are in there.
And then the Leviair. The Leviair is so good against Ediswar, against Mirror Match, and against Dino Rabbit.
Yeah, anything that plays a rabbit, you're just like, oh, I have my tour guide. But
Rabbit in the second match, I use tour guide and Leviair to get his own rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And I won with his rabbit and not mine. And finally, the Every Swarm Ophium.
Just that one of.
Just one.
Is that? I just noticed all your cards are like Spanish. What's Evil Swarm Ophion's Spanish name? That's pretty cool. Like I see like the long name.
Ophion Horda de Maldad.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to swap you some cards. That's awesome. De Malidad.
I'm looking for English stuff.
But what did you lose to in top 32?
I can't understand it.
Oh, sorry. What did you lose to in top 32?
I lose against 2 elemental dragons.
Oh, what happened with that one? You seem to have like enough main deck tech to beat them consistently. What happened with that match?
In that match, the first one, it was about my error. It was my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had the match won, but I made the opposite. I thought. It probably was for a tire because I was tired, or because I wasn't really awake.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last year in Nationals. Yeah. I lost on top because I
lost the chance to be in top 8 for that. And the second one, it was because I had a very bad hand and he had lots of stuff, and I didn't have the mystical and the royal decree got rid of me.
Yeah. If you could go back and change anything in your deck, what would you go back and change?
Well, probably the Starlight Road, because I think it's better to be on 40 and not 41. 41 is only for need. If you need
right
to be 41. Really not. I had a trap set and magic set, which was really almost a toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my trap set, because I had one of staples. Also, if you can have three copies in it, the Imperial Iron Wall is what was one copy in main, because it's better to have some protection in game 1.
Right.
But so 3 Imperial Iron Wall will be too much difficulties for my rabbit or my Leviair.
Right.
It wasn't synergic with Wool deck.
Right. But like even then, like it can shut down their bottomless trap holes and their dimensional prisons and stuff if they're playing in game 1 and you still happen to have it. So it's not completely bad. Just it's a lot on the situation, and it depends on you as a player to judge that.
A good deck is a deck which can face situations, can can optimize this advantage of matchup, but also can face the bad matchups.
Mm-hmm.
I never had an impossible match against a Dragons. Never. It was always fighted. It was always a fighter match. Always a 2-1 loss when I lost, or a 2-1 win when I won.
Right.
But I never had I never suffered the tier difference. Never. There were always a match between two with the same weapons, really.
Right. Well, thank you so much for the deck profile and everything. Is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you. You're welcome.
Is there anything else you want to say, like about you yourself or anything Yu-Gi-Oh wise, anything at all?
Well, hope to hope to get rid of exams like the nationals,
Mm-hmm.
so I can go to European Championship. It depends on my university exams, and I hope to see you again for another deck profile when I have another idea.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in contact. Best wishes to all of you.
All right, same to you, bro. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was my friend Elio Falco. He top 32'd Spanish nationals with this deck. This is the DN picture. I probably should have just put this up, but I figured it was better for him to talk through the deck. Like he said, the only thing he would change is the Starlight Road to cut down to 40, and that would also open up an extra deck slot, so you could possibly play something like a Tim Tempo. I've seen a lot of people playing Tim Tempo, but big shout out to my friend Elio Falco, top 32 of Spain's nationals. And until next time, guys, peace out. Thanks for watching, and click the goddamn ads. Love you guys. Bye.